Hey kids, this is Ivan. How you doing? You ever feel like you're just not there yet? Like you haven't arrived and maybe you never will, wherever the hell there is? And it's just really heavy feeling, isn't it? Like you can't really breathe, like you try to exhale and you can't. And even when you hit a milestone, there's always another there, out there, somewhere out of reach. And you feel like this, consumed by this gnawing anxiety and dissatisfaction. You feel like you're drowning. In my experience, this can come from anywhere or everywhere all at once. And maybe you're working towards a degree, or you're trying to chip away at this huge mountain of debt, or you're trying to build something so you don't have to go to your job any longer, staying clean and sober long enough to be a real person in recovery, losing the weight, writing the book, trying to get to this point where you feel like an adult and a real person, like you've arrived. Life finally makes sense and happiness seems permanent. Whatever it is, the point is you feel like you can't breathe, you can't be happy, you can't just relax and be you and enjoy life until you arrive. I got news for you. There's a real trap in that arrival thinking, and I know all about it. Once you do arrive, there's always another there to get to, another box to check, another goal to reach. That's what makes this so crushing and so smothering. You feel almost like you're in a crowded airport terminal and you're waiting for this connection that may or may not ever show up. And you're just never really at the destination. And people give you advice, well, just be present in the moment. And that's good advice, but I'll tell you what, when the present moment isn't that great and you feel like you're crushed by anxiety or debt or burnout, it makes that a little tough, doesn't it? But here's the paradox, and it's an important one. If you can't learn to live in the middle of all that, then you're going to miss out on the very life that you're chasing. I know when people say stuff like that, it drives me crazy too. But the thing is, cliches stick around for a reason. You know, like life is what happens when you're busy making other plans, or the past is gone and the future isn't even promised, the present is all we have. And I think Alan Watts said it the best. Life isn't a journey towards a destination. It's more like a musical piece or a dance. The object isn't to finish, because then we just play the ending and be all done with it. It's to play the entire thing, to be right there and enjoy it as it's happening. And yeah, every moment is not ecstasy, not by a long shot. But I catch glimpses of this all the time, like going to a concert with Susan last night and just enjoying being with her and listening to the music. Or sitting out on our porch and drinking coffee and watching the trees sway and watching all the animals, playing bass on stage, getting totally locked into the groove, everything's cooking. Or I'm playing RPGs with my friends, we're rolling dice, immersed in the imagined situation, even enjoying a good meal. In those moments, I'm not working toward anything. I'm right there enjoying life as it's happening, in the moment. Your moments might be different, but the point is, in these moments, we're not working towards life. We're already in it. The other day, Susan and I were talking, and I'm not sure if we were on this porch drinking coffee or where the heck we were, but I said to her, I just want life to be like this all the time, just without the constant interruptions of work. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. That moment right then was the life that I've been chasing. And if I was worried about the future and YouTube metrics and my debt and losing weight and all those things, I would have missed the moment right there. That's what I was after. A good friend of mine says to me all the time, where are your feet right now? Stay where your feet are. And that simple line has a great way of snapping me back into the present. I look down, I see where my feet are, I stop obsessing about what's next, and I see what's here right now, and I realize that not every second is terrible, not by a long shot. And that's the part that you and I miss so easily. We get this one chance to be alive, this one gift, and if we squander that, we miss the chance to experience the only thing that's actually real. So watch the squirrels in your backyard. Look up at the clouds, watch them change shape over time. Talk to that baby that's been waving at you from the next table over at the restaurant. Those aren't distractions. That's the real thing, that's life. When I talk to people in early recovery, very often they say, well, I hope I can stay clean. And I always ask them, well, are you clean today? Are you clean now? And they say, yeah. I say, well, so am I. Congratulations. We're here. We've arrived. And don't get me wrong. Goals are not bad. I have a bunch of goals right now that I'm working towards. They can be things that really improve our lives, but they're meant to be tools, not prisons. Work towards your goals, yeah, but don't chain your happiness to them. Don't let them blind you to what's happening right now in front of your very eyes. So when things get tough in your head and everything looks bleak and hopeless and you feel like you'll never get there, ask yourself, where are my feet right now? Look around you. This is life. This is the only place that it happens. Don't miss it. Thanks a lot for watching, kids. I would really love to hear your comments to see whether you can relate to this or not, what your experiences have been. I can relate to this, but after all, it's my video. And watch this video right here, wherever I put it, because it's really profound and interesting and engaging, just like me, just like you. Take it easy.